What's up guys, this is Aiirborne, and I have an episode of Training Grounds for you guys today. I'm running Ghost, Hardened, and Ninja today. I was running Ghost because the other team was, and I was playing alone, so it was getting pretty difficult. And I was running Hardened because I wanted to get the Pro perk so I could level faster. So let's look at the opening routes first. The first route today you can run right up the middle. This is my favorite route, and this is the route I take every single time. You run up the left side, which is also a great route, and so is the right. You can't really go wrong with any of the routes, so I think any three of these are great routes, and you want to mainly try to take control of the middle buildings. That's why I run right up the middle. I try to take control of the two middle buildings, or at least the middle area, right away. As you can see, I always throw this pre-nade and wait for the guys to come up, and I normally end up getting a few guys. I'm playing alone today, so a lot of the commentary today is going to be talking about playing alone and how to overcome winning or playing good when you're playing alone, because it is difficult. So in a minute here, I'm going to be talking about the AUG stats and what I compare it to, the FAMAS and Galil, and all the stats for it. So here we go. Alright, and for the gun stats for the AUG, mainly what I have to say about this, and the best part about it, is that it's such a beast at close range. What I do a lot in this game is I don't sprint around the corner, I just walk around the corner and I hip fire with it, and it's got a great spread radius for the bullets, and it seems like every bullet connects extremely fast, and I can get the kill really fast. It feels like I almost have a shotgun with me, and I think that's what makes it the big difference between the Galil and the FAMAS that I have it compared to. The AUG does have a bit more recoil, and it makes it harder to kill people at longer ranges, but the AUG, I think it's just such a beast at close range that you can kind of have that medium to short range balance, and that's what I like about the AUG. So let's get back to the game, and here we go. Alright guys, those are my thoughts on the AUG, and I was comparing it to the FAMAS and Galil because those are the two guns I think it has most similarity with. I'm not saying the AUG's a better gun. In my opinion, the FAMAS is the best out of the three, but it's all opinion based. It's all about how comfortable you are with the gun and the iron sights and the attachments with it for you. So it's all personal preference, and I'm running the attack helicopter in this. It's a quick tip for playing alone, by the way, is running the attack helicopter kind of blocks out the airspace for enemy air support. So when I'm playing alone, I don't really want to deal with chopper gunners and stuff like that. So if I just run that and I can be constantly still playing, and I'm running the attack helicopter, it's kind of clogging the airspace, getting me a kill here and there, then I don't mind that. It's a good asset to run during running single or just running solo in a lobby, but with a team I don't really recommend it. Anyways, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips for playing alone. First thing I have to say is knowing the spawns. If you look at here, I'm working the spawns here. They're spawning both sides. I honestly don't really care. I'm playing aggressive, which is another thing. Playing aggressive is almost key when you're playing alone, and especially in like a TDM. You always want to be moving and running around. Constant flipping of the spawns is sometimes a good thing because you can gain control of an area. Some people really hate it when you flip spawns. I hate it when you flip spawns when you're in a party because most of the time you won't know. But when I'm just playing by myself solo, flipping spawns is normally a smart thing for me because I can just keep on running side to side. It keeps me aggressive, keeps me moving, and it keeps me on my feet, or keeps me on the edge of my stick, just ready to go. So those are little key things. I think playing aggressive is pretty smart. A lot of people say playing more laid back is great, and it all depends on your personal style. But for me, I like to play aggressive and always be on the balls of my feet, ready for someone to spawn in front of me, and that's the only death I get of the game right there. But sometimes it will cause deaths that aren't really your fault, considering maybe they'll spawn behind you or something like that. That's why you always got to be knowing where the other team is. So game type is another thing that's pretty crucial. You want to be playing, I'm guessing TDM is the best to play alone because if you can carry a team. Playing domination or demolition, you're not really going to be pulling out the greatest scores. And what I say here is aimed out sights when you're looking around a corner. So if you're not really into that whole hip fire around a corner, then right when you hit around the corner, aim down your sights. It's a pretty good tactic that I like to use, and I was doing it back there. These are the spawns that the enemy team is going to spawn at, and these are the things I need to be careful about when I'm around these areas. I know this back spawn in and out, so I know exactly where they can be spawning at all times. So I'm checking all three of the spawns all the time, and I don't really have to worry about that for me. I'm pretty good with the spawns, so worrying about where people isn't really the problem here. And as long as I'm ready to go at all times, I think I'll be successful, and that's what happened in this game. So if you see here, I'm just kind of picking them off at all the spawns. It's like I said, it's not hard to know the spawns, especially those back spawn areas. Just go into a private match, I don't know, test it out with a friend, or when you play this map enough, you'll eventually just know the spawns off by heart. What I was saying back there about the AUG, I didn't really have enough time to explain it, but what I was saying about aiming down sights when running around a corner, some people like to pre-fire around a corner, which is a really good smart tactic, and I like using it too. But you gotta, by checking all the corners when you run around a corner, it's really smart. So if you're not into pre-firing, or if you're not into hip-firing around corners because you're not very accurate, then I think the best thing to do is just aim down sights right when you walk around a corner, and aim down where they're most likely going to be. So today, the question that I have for the comment section is, do you have trouble playing by yourself, and is it hard to win or do good when you play by yourself? Hopefully this video helped you out, and hopefully you can gather some tips from this video and play better by yourself, because I only normally have trouble playing objective game types by myself. TDM, I can normally carry a team, and it's not very hard. So I want to thank you guys for watching this gameplay. The final score is 34-1, and thank you for watching. Please remember to rate the video. Thank you. Peace.